I'm in the Ferrari 312T at the drift track in Assetto Corsa with the Oculus Rift DK2 to find out if it's possible to drift this car. Now, I guess it should be a little bit slidey. It's got plenty of power, but it also has absolutely ginormous tyres, which might make it tricky to keep things going or to even get the back end out properly. But let's see what happens. Just get into a good position. And we're off. Now, I don't think any of the UI elements of the drift mode work with the Oculus Rift DK2. So we're just going to have to use our imagination. Oops, let's see. Into first gear. Get the power on. Oh no, you know what? I'm optimistic now. I think it is possible to drift this car. It's just a case of actually controlling it, which I don't know if I've got the technical ability or skill. Second gear seems to be the right place to be. And I'll drop in the throttle. The car, but this is the default setup, wants to pull itself back. It tries to balance itself out really hard. I don't know if you could just do like a low speed power drift. I think it is a case of throwing it in. This is absolutely fantastic fun with the DK2. It's really good being able to look around whilst you're sliding around all over the place like a lunatic. Let's try and do a fast drift around one of these longer corners. Oh no, I totally lost control there. Let's go around here. I meant to do that. Back through the pits. I'm going to try and do the long corner down there, see if I can do a sort of sustained drift. It might be more of a power slide, but let's see. Okay, that's just understeer. Oh, okay, I half caught that. Let's try and do it again. I think this is the thing with drifting, and one of the things I love with the Assetto Corsa is just the fidelity of the force feedback and the amount of feel you get. Makes it so fun just messing around with the cars like this, even if you're not really achieving anything. I think it's a really good simulator for just loading up with a bunch of friends on this drift track and seeing how much angle you can get. I think if you're into your pure, super purist drifter, then I still think Live for Speed probably has some of the best drifting mechanics, and obviously the car park level that people have set up with different cones and stuff for autocross is absolutely fantastic for those of you that like that kind of thing. But I think still this drift track in Assetto Corsa it's just a really nice layout for being a complete buffoon with vehicles. And of course Assetto Corsa has the advantage of having a bunch of nice car licenses. Oh, and when would you ever get a chance to drift a Ferrari 312T? Oh, I don't think you would, to be honest. I think if you ever got a chance to drive one of these, you probably have to be an F1 driver, a millionaire, or a thief. And you're certainly never going to drive it on a drift track. I can't wait to drive this car in a simulator with a servo wheel. And of course the Sim Experience wheel. Oh no! The Sim Experience wheel should be out after Christmas, and hopefully we'll be getting hold of one to do a review, which would be absolutely incredible. I think my mind will be blown for the 10th time this year. Or would it be the first time of next year? But oh, this would be amazing to play with a servo wheel, and it'd be really interesting to see with drifting if the cars correct themselves properly. As you might have noticed with the G25, you sort of have to manually manhandle the wheel around when drifting, so he just doesn't have the rotational speed to correct the car. Okay, let's try and actually do something sustained before we call it a day. I can tell that it is possible to drift this. Oh yes, it is possible to drift this, but the car has a tendency to go into understeer. Oh, or just being a sort of power slide. And as for linking up drifts, well, that's going to be a whole different ball game. I think it's going to be a case of finding the optimum speed to link up two power slides. Be absolutely fantastic if someone that's good at drifting can upload a video of them drifting this car. It'd be hilarious. I do really like the force feedback in Assetto Corsa. It's just so nice at, even when you're being ridiculous. I mean, for the most part, you're not going to be sliding around like this. But even when you're being ridiculous, there's just so much granularity in the force feedback. And you can feel the weight of the car and what's going on with the tyres, how much grip you've got. But there's still enough sort of self-aligning torque coming in just to tell you the basics of, you know, the spring on the wheel to centre it. Just absolutely fantastic force feedback, and probably for me it's one of the main aspects of Assetto Corsa that makes me keep coming back. But can you drift the Ferrari 312T? Yes, I think you can, but not if you're a noob such as myself. But that is a really bad, really terrible video of attempting to drift the Ferrari in Assetto Corsa. Someone that's better, you should. It'd be good to actually join on a server with someone, and we'll just do some practice. I think I need a good hour or so of messing around with this to get better at it. But absolutely fantastic fun, and the DK2 just makes it better. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see some more drifting videos, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, join us on Facebook. See you in my next video. Goodbye.